Well, okay, because the iPad had a whole bunch of stubbornness throughout the rest of last week, I was actually having trouble to basically film all of my products, which were brand new. So in this video, we might start something which is going to be quite interesting. I might do something a lot more similar to that of a 10 reviews in 10 minutes type video, of course. First product here is a brown skua versus pied cormorant flock 12 pack. Cost me about £13. Normally skuas are like, if you remember my previous videos, I think skuas are like brown gull-like seabirds, which are very predatory, of course. And I'm actually just glad that they've got this classic flip-flap logo that everyone wants to see. Not the other logo that flip-flap wants, though. That was sort of good, kind of good, I would say, but not as great as this logo here. Let me just take a look at this skua, because I'm very interested about that skua, of course. It's funny, it almost looks like that skua out of Happy Feet. I'm pretty sure it's like that that skua with the freaking Brooklyn accent that you find in Happy Feet. Oh, there's an error here. One of the cormorants hasn't got their wings. Someone has actually forgot to basically, in fact it was me. I actually forgot to basically colour in the side of the wings here to be brown. But that was a very good mistake there that I've actually realised, of course. I might come and do that when that video is finished. Of course, I dare say we're going to basically have a look at another product here, which is also one of the latest ones, of course. And it's the black-legged kittiwake. What it says there, invertebrate diet 12 pack. So it talks about kittiwakes devouring on little invertebrates. It's a £10 toy or £9.99 toy. Pretty crappy graphics, I would actually say. I don't know why I'm actually saying the word crap, but I dare say this word has to be demonetized, because there's some people saying, oh, this C word is bad, and some people say, oh, this word is, okay, I mean, it's not bad as a profanity piece of word, I suppose. Oh, sorry, I just sneezed. I just actually snuffed my nose just a bit there. Oh, look at that. We've got 3 different variations of, oh my goodness me, oh, they're trying to rip off freaking plankton out of blooming SpongeBob. My god, how is this possible? Like, they've just ripped off the freaking, main antagonist of SpongeBob, of course. And all you get are these 3 blooming marine worms. Don't know if that makes sense. And here are the kittiwakes, which are like these black-legged seagulls that normally don't actually tend to eat all sorts of food other than fish, and even invertebrates like these. And in fact, they are the world's true seagull, in a sense. They're the world's only seagull that don't actually come and scavenge things like that. They don't have names. These ones, of course. And they've got big bulging black eyes, of course, and almost complete black wingtips as well. Because what I've actually realised with kittiwake is that they actually tend to have fully completed wingtips compared to the other gulls, such as this lesser blackback gull. Which one of these, in fact there's a flock of them competing against a pair of brown rats in a fish market somewhere in, I don't know, Europe I'd guess, but it's a British wildlife collection toy and it costs around £20.95, so the prices are starting to rise. Here's one of the rats, and there's one of the lesser blackback gulls, and we don't need to flap them all. Of course, there's also another rat here. Almost looks like these rats have been detailed. I think I did toys. I think I did a toy review about rats before. Wasn't that the one that featured the gannets and the puffins and the other seabirds? I'm pretty sure it was. Thank God I saw a kittiwake at Mumbles Pier. And another rare bird, which is also a seabird, that I've also found in this country, was a common tern. Although I actually feel like I didn't see, I actually briefly saw it at what was that nature reserve? Middleton Lakes. That's the one up in next at well, let's just say Tamworth, of course. And we're going to be taking a look at these black-headed gull flocks, of course, here. And these products, of course. This one comes with a leucistic gull, 12 pack, and all of these are going to be in winter plumage ones because they've got the Ash Ketchum logo, but not always, of course. And what's quite funny is that one of them is leucistic. I'm just going to be very careful, of course. The only trick is to spot one of these gulls that don't have an eye band on the front there. I'm just looking for it. Oh, I think that's the one though. That's the one with the leucistic wings, right? no greybacks, and no brown eye, well, let's just say eyeline, I'll call it. It's quite interesting, I'd say, and it's quite nice. It almost looks like glasses by the looks of it, of course. Headphones mashed up with glasses, of course. And we're going to put these gulls away. Without being too gullible, sorry for the pun, but we'll just put these away, of course. Making sure I love to show the product it is, and we'll basically put them away. Oh, I can see a wingtip though. You know, it's funny, I've actually realised that these toys have been delayed because of the stubbornness of the iPads. Well, let's just say, remember this one comes with a Kestrel. It's like a Kestrel 12-pack attack. It's like a versus toy, isn't it, though? It's a bird set, of course. And it costs around £20.95, so it's like in the realm of where toys are. Oh, look at that! There's a black-headed gull with a different head plumage. There's a different head. Well, let's just say a head mold progression appearance there. It looks very, very nice though. And this one here is a female kestrel. She looks brown. I've covered kestrels before, but I don't know if this is the actual colour of what female kestrels look like. In fact, this was sitting there for almost, let's just say, 1 week, I would say. I suppose it's like half a week, which is amazing. And same black-headed gulls. I'm not going to flap these, of course, but I did flap the leucistic black-headed gull, which is amazing, of course. In fact, they're very common during winter time, of course. Not so much during summer, but I dare say the most common time to see black-headed gulls in their breeding plumage is, let's just say, either February or July and August, I would say. And let's move on to our next black-headed gull product. It's a Glory 12-pack. It's a black-headed wintering gull Glory 12-pack, of course, £21.95. And I'm sorry for the rough and readiness because of the very selfish act of that iPad, just basically wanting to stop at any time though. And that's the part, when you go ahead and use an iPad, you have to be very careful on how much footage you record. And there's a message here, it says, "Due to you, FlipFlap customer, Extinction Rebellion and FlipFlap are making a collab event for next year's March." And that's actually interesting, they're making an event. It's like that, you know, that Southeast Asian event I actually did talk about. It was Brunei 2019. And also, before I started my YouTube channel, I've actually looked at some Malaysia 2017 toys as well. There's a couple of snowflakes, of course. And there's also Malaysia 2015 toys as well. There's the boxiness, which are meant to be the ice cube. I'm not going to assemble them because I'm very fearful about what would the way I would dare say what the iPad would do though. And yep, I just flapped a black-headed gull, not a snowflake. Of course, I just picked it up early, of course, I suppose. And yes, and oh, there's another black-headed gull with a different head molt progression plumage here. That's a nice stage with a small little tiny eye, of course, which is very interesting, I suppose. I think I'd call this as like the wingull type seagulls, of course, because they are designed after the Pokemon wingull, of course. I think what's missing on these types of wingull, like black-headed gulls, is that they don't have the black eye detailing, the black line detailing, of course. And let's take a look at this one here, the wintering lesser black-backed gulls 12-pack, £20.99. Well, let's call it £21. Look at that. They've all got brown streaked heads. Not, maybe, I might be totally wrong. And yes, it looks very amazing indeed by just taking a look at all sorts of different species and all kinds of different species of gulls. And we've also got skuas, only one of them, of course. And we've got a flock of cormorants, which I dare say, it might be a different species. I dare say the pied cormorants are like the ones from the land down under, of course. Well, no, I'm pretty sure. I'm not sure I've looked at the pied cormorants before. Maybe I have in a previous video in February. And lovely brown streaking on the heads there. And they've all got the names like this. Oops, I actually realised it's got an S. This one here says lesser blackback gull. Much better. Well, anyways, I think that's just about it in this video. Very sorry for the long delay as I did with this iPad, of course. And I'm actually glad it's running back again because I just feel like I've been in a whole bunch of pain, just basically just thinking, oh, you know, what if I don't do toy reviews about seabirds? Well, who knows? Maybe someone will take over my job. But anyways, I'm always here to stay for YouTube, and as always, thank you for watching, And bye for now, and please like and subscribe. Bye.